Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and to my May monthly closeout. If you haven't seen one of these videos before, it's basically a weekly check-in for the last week of the month. Usually it's the last week. It might be a little more than a week, which in this case it is. And then after we do those numbers, we kind of just review my numbers as a whole for the entire month. So let's just dive right in. We are checking in for May 23rd until the 31st, and let's just do it. So for gas, again, I did spend a lot on gas, which is kind of sad because I completely filled up my tank on Tuesday, which was $65, and then my car literally broke that day. So that gas is still in my car, which is kind of good now that my car just got fixed yesterday and I have my car back. But I definitely could have not put that money there. But obviously I did not expect my car to break, so life happens. But I put $40 of gas in the car that I was driving. I was lucky enough to be able to drive one of the company cars that George works for. I don't know, it's complicated, but I did have a car, and my car was also like drivable, just not long distances because it could overheat easily. So I just preferred to not drive it. But I went ahead and put gas in the car that I was driving because obviously that's the least I could have done. But that's that. Next up, we have food expenses. I had 4, which is perfect because I have 4 labels. We love to see it. So the first one was $8 at McDonald's. This month has definitely been the most I've eaten McDonald's, probably since I was a very young child. And then on the 25th, I spent $8.12 at In-N-Out. And then on the 28th, I spent $7.78 at McDonald's again. And then yesterday, the 31st, I spent $24.54 at like a local Mexican fast food place. I bought me and George dinner because he ended up paying for my oil change. So I thought buying him dinner was, again, the least I could do. So that's what I did. Violet's not impressed with me talking right now, so just enjoy her snoring. Her snoring ASMR. Alrighty. So those are all of my food purchases. That is so satisfying. And then we have a grocery expense. I went grocery shopping and I'm so happy. So I spent $23.17 at Aldi. If you have an Aldi near you and you don't shop there, I'm not sponsored. Please, Aldi, sponsor me if you want, because that would be a dream. I'm obsessed with Aldi. But if you have an Aldi near you and you don't go there, you definitely should. It is an amazing grocery store and their prices are so good. I actually, a little story time, went to the 99-cent store, which is not the 99-cent store anymore. It's the 99 store, which just means everything is so expensive and they really just trick you into thinking it's not. But I went there first because I was like, oh, I can grab a few snacks for the week, and then I'll go to Aldi and get like more like meal stuff. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. I walked into that store and everything was like $5.99, $6.99, and I was like, what's going on? So I left because I was upset and went to Aldi, which I was gonna go to anyway, and I spent $23.17 on quite a bit of stuff. So I was very happy with that purchase and very not happy with my 99 store experience. But the last transaction I had was a treats transaction, which was $10 at Dunkin'. Again, this sheet is the one that is miscut, so hopefully I won't struggle too bad getting this label up, but we will see, because it just depends. Sometimes it's fine and others it takes me a minute. So, and I would show you also like me peeling the sticker up, but I have to get it so close to my face that it makes it hard to show. Come on, please. I apologize for the long pause. I'm trying my best, I promise. Oh, come on. I think I got it. Got it, I got it. I got it, okay. Sorry, that was probably really horrible to sit through. Alrighty, so I got George and I Dunkin' on the 29th, and those were all my transactions. So I'm going to go through and put down my paydays quickly. So we had the 23rd, the 24th. So the 23rd was YouTube, the 24th was Etsy and Uber Eats. The 27th was babysitting, and the 31st was Instagram envelope orders. So 27th and the 31st, which I did get paid from the Instagram orders like over the weekend, but I transferred the funds and they hit my account 31st, so that's why I'm marking it on that day. And now I can put down my no spends. So I had a no spend on Thursday and Friday and Monday, and would you look at that, I finished another sheet. So satisfying. Alrighty, so that's that. That is my monthly overview. So we're gonna go over to this page now and see how we're doing, or how we did, I guess I should say. So let me gather my calculator. So for gas, I spent $65 and $40, which is $105. Again, gas, I'm just really not worried about this month because I did start working Uber Eats, so obviously that's going to be a drastic shift. But 105 plus 40 is what we were already over. We're over by 145. And then for fun, I did not spend anything. So we have 29 remaining. And then food, let's add that. We had 8 plus 8, 12, 7, 78, 24, 54, 48, 44, 48, 44, and we only had 29, 57, so we're over by 18. $87. Groceries, I spent $23.17, and we had $38.84 minus $23.13. Nope. We have $15.67 remaining. $15.67. And then lastly, treats, I spent 10. We had $8.30 minus 10. We're over by $1.70. So we are over in 3 of our categories, but to be honest, I think I did pretty good this week, which some of you guys might be rolling your eyes and like, Miss Girl, no you didn't. But I don't know. I just feel like this month really was testing me, especially this past week. And I think I did really well and just didn't let my emotions get to me in a way, and just was like, okay, this is what's happening. Like, I just, you know, sometimes you just have to roll with the punches and not let yourself overreact. So that's that, because I'm not even worried about gas. That's a whole separate thing. But to be over in food by $18.87 and then treats by $1.70, like, it's really not horrible. So I'm not too mad about it. But let me show you the rest of my pages, which I have already totaled up. So since I've seen you last, I've had a few sinking funds transactions. So I spent $8 at Michael's out of my business sinking fund, 41 out of my car maintenance fund to buy oil, 23 out of couponing, 11 out of couponing, and 3 out of business. So for the entire month, I spent $102 out of all of my sinking funds. And then for supplies, I only bought some emergency vinyl from Michael's. So I spent $8 and $3. So that is $11 for the month. But it is becoming that time of the year where I feel like all of my supplies are quickly running out at the same exact time. So in June, you will probably, actually not probably, you will see a lot more supply transactions, because I am running out of a bunch of stuff. Here is shipping. I have been shipping like a mad woman because Etsy is nice, so nice, and decided to hold my funds until I ship items. So I spent $22.16, $44.99, $15.74, $14.34, $3.74, $16.08, $3.86, and $3.58. All on shipping labels, which came out to $207.24 for the month. And then lastly, we have YouTube, which hasn't changed, but the total is $34.64. And that is my month. So I did already do my June setup, and I filmed a June monthly budget. So if you want to see kind of what I have planned for the month as of my numbers. You can go and watch that video. Also, all the stickers I use in my videos are from my Etsy shop, which is always linked below. I already have the July stuff up, so you can purchase that with plenty of time, so you know you will for sure get it before the month starts. But that was today's video. I appreciate you guys watching and supporting me as always, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.